So join us today as we show you around our lodge for the week at Bath Mill Lodge Retreat. We have stayed here before and absolutely loved it, but reviews this time were far from great. But the price we got for our 4-night break was a great £198, and we knew that last time the location is just perfect for exploring the area. So there was an element of trepidation as we drove towards the lodges. So before I show you around, I'll just give you a quick update of what the negatives were, and then we'll just move on to the good positives. Okay, so overall the lodge was fine, maybe a 6 out of 10, whereas last time, 4 years ago, it was a strong 10 out of 10. A strong odour hit us as we walked in, not a smell I could put my finger on, but luckily we bought some air freshener, so it was no biggie, and the smell didn't linger, so whether it was just something they cleaned the floor with or something, I don't know. As some folks had noted with photographs, the sofas were well past their best. The fake leather had all cracked, and this was the case for us, and there were fleece blankets covering the seats. Let's hope this means the company are aware and they have new furniture on order, but I do appreciate it's a major investment, especially if all the lodges need doing, but they do. People had noted mould around the shower and bath. Yes, this was still the case. But luckily I've used showers while camping at festivals, so while it wasn't right at all, it wasn't going to spoil my week. So except for the sofas, the other issues are easily solvable. If the management are interested in a positive future, time will tell. Anyway, moans and issues out of the way, let me give you a proper tour of the lodge with its lots of potential. Okay, so as we drive in, ahead on the left is the gym. In the centre is the reception, and on the right, the restaurant. We didn't visit the restaurant on this visit, so can't comment on the current quality or prices. We just needed to visit reception to collect keys on check-in and to drop them off again at the end of our trip. There were no maps or information provided. I guess they want you to use information from electronic means these days. On our past visit, we were given keys in a cute tin in the shape of a suitcase, along with what used to be the usual maps and useful information. And that was a real nice welcome. But hey ho. To the right of the restaurant is a pretty little stream. Usually this barrier is down and you need to use the fob on the key ring for the barrier to lift up. Okay, so our lodge is number 46. It is a heart-filled lodge and has 3 bedrooms and a good-sized deck with a gate and furniture. Right, let's start in the kitchen. We have a washer dryer. We didn't use it, so I can't comment on it. Plus a dishwasher. Again, we didn't use this. There was also an under-counter fridge and an under-counter freezer. There was an extractor fan, gas hob and an electric oven. Plus a modern toaster and a rack of knives. Also on the worktop was salt, pepper, a toast rack and chopping board. There was also a microwave which worked perfectly well for my porridge each morning. Right, now for a look inside the cupboards. Some items we obviously have in use, but you get the idea. So cups and egg cups. A cupboard with plenty of room for storage. A bowl and jug plus some more storage space. Casserole dish and pie dish along with some more storage. a decent amount of cutlery and other utensils, grater and colander. There was also a folder full of information which we didn't see until later in the week. Lots of plates, dishes and saucepans. None of the saucepans were touched. I don't cook on holiday, apart from my porridge. A good selection of glasses and a jug. We were also left an oven glove and tea towel to use and a couple of dishwasher tabs. Wrapped up in the tea towel was a small washing up liquid and a scourer. There was also some tea, coffee, milk and sugar to get us started. We'd also brought with us, as standard for a self-cating trip, a scourer, some washing up liquid, some J-cloths, a tea towel and hand towel, along with some food bags and a breakfast bowl for my porridge, as usually ones provided in lodges were tiny, and these were. Okay, now for the living room. The sofas were comfortable and a good size, albeit the covers were covering heavy wear and tear that I'll show you shortly, and a TV with just the basic channels. Here you go, as you can see the sofas have passed their best really. There was a nice dining area too. Right, on to the bedrooms. As I said before, there was 3 bedrooms. We will start with the twin bedroom. All the bedrooms have TVs and wardrobes. Right, this is the first of the 2 double bedrooms, both of which have dressing tables. This is the 3rd bedroom, which also has an ensuite shower room. There is also a family bathroom with a shower over the bath, but the water pressure in there was really poor, which I reported to reception at the end of our trip. The ensuite shower room needed a good coating of some anti-mold spray. This was reported to reception as well. But most importantly, the beds were really comfortable. In the left part of the wardrobe, in the ensuite bedroom, was an ironing board and an airer. And there was a hairdryer in the dressing table top drawer. The lodge provided some lovely views. It also had some nice features inside. There are a few coat hooks and space for shoes underneath. Then we have the boiler cupboard, which also houses a dustpan and brush and a long handled brush. Okay, I'll take you a little closer to the gym, reception and restaurant buildings here. Like I mentioned before, the barrier is usually down and you need your fob on the key ring to get access for your car. Okay, so lastly, join us as we drive to our lodge in the evening. Thank you for joining us on our tour of the Bath Mill Lodge Retreat. Make sure you have subscribed, then you'll be notified when we release a new video. It is completely free to subscribe, and I will see you next time.